for a book that was written during the ministry of the first disciples, for a book that was telling the story of a time that followers of Jesus had never experienced before, for a time of uncertainty, for a time of trusting in God. That is why we are spending the next 6 weeks reading the book of Acts together as a community. The church in the book of Acts was basically put in a now what situation. Their leader was gone, and how are we able to spread this good news? And right now we find ourselves in a now what situation. How are we going to move forward in a world that seems so uncertain in the future? So hopefully by reading the book of Acts, we can learn how the Spirit moves, how the Spirit has moved in the past, and what the Spirit is saying to us now. How God is calling us even in the midst of crisis, just like those first disciples. And the way we're going to do this is going to be in small group settings. In small groups, we're able to dig into the text much deeper. And what I'm hopeful for is it's going to create a sense of community and connection that I know many of you are desperately seeking. In small groups, we're going to be able to talk about the things that are going on in our life and how it could possibly be connected to those texts, how God is moving in our life just like the Holy Spirit was moving through the first disciples, and basically a chance to talk about the things that really matter, and hopefully find out that the disciples weren't alone back then and we're not alone now. I encourage you to sign up for Acts in Easter, a Bible study for the next 6 weeks.